Got it. Cowboy Jim, you are going to live until you die. What does that mean to you? And I have spent some time wondering what it really means to me. I've come up with several ideas. Sitting here, it's kind of like a serious problem with vanity. But it's an effort for me to get to know myself a little bit more. The question. It is a question. Statement. You're going to live until you die. What does that mean? We're coming on to Christmas, followed shortly thereafter by New Year's. And then we have that glorious time when we can make resolutions, which we will probably break before the ink dries. When you make your resolution for this new year, you are going to choose things that you would like to see done differently in your life. Eating less, eating more. Smoking less, smoking not at all, or smoking more. You can make that sort of decision. You're in authority. You are in authority over your life. Did you realize that you are the only one who is in authority over your life? Here's a scripture. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Take a look at this past year. How has this past year worked out for you? I wouldn't have changed very much this past year. There is a certain area that I would have changed a lot of things. And perhaps this year would have worked out much, much differently. But you must needs establish for yourself where and in what way do you hope to have a better year in 2022 than in 2021. And I would like to suggest something to you. And I'm going to try to move right along here. Most of you have laptops. Everyone has a phone. I mean, why not take a look at yourself? Take a look at yourself on the outside as I'm sitting here, pretty rough. But what I'm seeing is a semblance of myself. It's only a semblance. It's an apparition. It's a picture. But who and what really I am is resident within this body, within this mind, vacuous though it may seem at times. But who and what I am is within. You have the privilege and the honor of determining, as I said the other day, whatever you do today is going to be what people remember you for. What do you remember yourself as being? I mean, this is the day in which we are living. And we have it on pretty good mathematics that chances are we're not going to live forever here on this earth. I have some religious belief system that works for me. I'm sure you do for you as well. I want you to understand as a direct response to a text that I had the other day from a lady. And she said, who? And I believe she said, what am I? Who and what am I? I won't even bother, but let's just go with that. And I said, you are what you choose to perceive yourself to be. Think about that. You are in a position to choose what others will see, but more importantly, what you will be. Not on the outside. We can enhance the outside a bit. Yes, we can eat more, we can eat less, things like that. But the depth of who a person is reflected from their heart. The other day when I got that text, I was sitting in my truck with my oldest boy who had run north, a load north, and boy, I answered a little bit too quickly my last statement to that lady. I would that I had it to do over again. I had a fairly lengthy statement. All I should have said was, thanks. Thanks. But I want so much, and I try too hard. But that's the way I am until I decide to change. Could you please sit in front of your laptop, as I mentioned earlier, or your iPhone, and just by yourself, video yourself and ask yourself these certain few questions. Who am I? What do I hope to attain? What do I hope to gain in this life? Is this life enough for me? What I do, is it enough for me? Am I happy? Am I sad? Does it make any difference to anyone else in the world whether I'm happy or sad? It does, actually. But you have to, in order to make some statements for the new year that you'll probably end up breaking. But it's you who are in authority and in control of your life. This is a day in your life. I hope it's not the last day. I hope that you have many days, as I hope. I hope to be, as my old friend Vic from down in the south, 96 years of age. I have goals for myself. I take my goals and I enter my goals into my belief system, and I see, how are they lining up? Is it possible? And I pray. I'm sure you do too. And some won't, some don't. But a prayer is not always a verbalized thing. It's a heart. It's a heart attitude. So ask yourself this question. Are you happy with the way you are today? And if the answer is not really, then establish those things in your life that you must needs change so that next year, getting ready for Christmas, getting ready for the New Year's resolution stuff, get to know yourself, understand yourself, understand your motivation. Look into your own eyes deeply. Smile at yourself. It's better than crying. It's better than crying. Ask yourself, what are my goals? What can I do to attain them? You can choose everything that you wish to be perceived as being by doing a few very simple things. One, get to know who and what you are today. And I would suggest doing a 5 or 10-minute video each day between now and, I would like to say New Year's, but give me 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks. And you just sit there and ask yourself some serious questions and realize that the answer to 99% of the questions that you will ask yourself are resident, the answers are resident within you by what are you willing to do, to sacrifice, to accomplish a goal. I know a woman, a bodybuilder, that is unbelievable. Her dedication, determination, unbelievable. Hey, you have the same potential. You have the same potential of accomplishing all those things that you wish to do in your life by choosing to understand what your life is today, what you hope it to be tomorrow, what you hope it to be a year from now. Understand who, what you are today. Establish a belief system if you don't have one already. But establish an honest relationship with yourself. Be honest with yourself. You don't like how things have turned out. Why? In what way don't you like them? How would you like them to be different? How did they become this way? How and what can you do in order to implement the changes that you wish to see in your life? I actually am quite excited because I have a potential friend who has prompted me to become very introspective, to get to know who I am because I am so rugged. And that was not the way I was brought up, but it was and is the way that I turned out. If you're happy with how you have turned out, boy, oh boy, I tell you, I take my hat off, literally, figuratively. Yeah, I take my hat off to you. But your destiny is in your hands. Your life is not determined by what people say about you. Your life is not determined by people's attitudes towards you. You are bigger than what people actually think you are. And possibly you're not as big as some people think you are as well. So you need to figure that out. And of course you don't need to do anything. But think about this. The greatest gift that you will ever possibly receive for Christmas, it's not necessarily a diamond on your finger, or or caressing the person's lips whom you just love, because perhaps you don't have anyone to love now. The greatest gift that you can give yourself is the knowledge of who you are, and moreover, what you wish and want to be. Oh boy, I'm in your corner. Think about it. Okay? We'll visit this little issue again. Because of my belief system and because of my choices in life, I want to say, God bless you. Merry Christmas. You're going to live until you die. Only you, from within your heart, your belief system now, only you can make the difference, plural, singular, in your life that will make your life worth the living. It's a fact, children. God bless you.